Ever wondered what it feels like to be the punchline of your own family's joke? Here's how I turned the tables on my freeloader brother. I'm sprawled on the couch, legs aching from standing all day. Work was a grind, and all I want is to melt into the cushions, maybe scroll some X posts, numb my brain. My phone buzzes, though. The screen lights up. It's Laura. Weird, she's not the texting type. Calls, sure. Holidays, birthdays. But random messages? I swipe it open. "You need to see this, Emily." "I'm sorry," she says. My stomach does a little flip. Sorry for what? My heart's already thudding. I don't like this, but I'm too curious. Fingers shaky, I tap the video. There he is, Mark, my little brother, 27 and smug as hell, lounging in a lawn chair in our parents' backyard. I know it from the crooked oak tree, the faded patio table. He's got a drink in hand, ice clinking, grin stretched wide like he owns the world. "Come on," he's saying, voice sharp with that edge he gets when he's performing. "Emily's too dumb to ever kick me out. She just lets me stay there rent-free like an idiot." Laughter cuts through, Cousin Jake's hyena cackle, Lindsay's high-pitched giggle, even Dad chuckles low and gruff. My chest tightens. I hit replay. He's rolling his eyes now, dramatic like he's on some reality show. "She really thinks I'm struggling, poor little me. Can't afford my own place. Please, I make way more than she even knows. But why waste my money when my idiot sisters got me covered?" More laughter. My stomach twists into knots. I'm gripping the phone so hard my knuckles go white. 3 years. 3 damn years he's been crashing in my house, my space. Said he needed help after a rough breakup, lost his lease, tears streaming down his face on that call. "I just need a little time, Em," he swore. "I'll get back on my feet soon." And I bought it. Opened my doors. No rent, no bills, just a roof over his head while he figured it out. Now he's laughing at me on camera, smug and carefree. I hit replay again. His words slice deeper each time. Too dumb. An idiot. My reality tilts. I'm not tired anymore. I'm awake. I'm still on the couch, but it's like the air's gone thick. The phone's hot in my hand. Mark's voice echoes in my skull. Too dumb to ever kick me out. I can't unhear it. Can't unsee that grin, smug like he's won something. I tap replay, maybe the 3rd or 4th time. His drink sloshes as he leans back. "I make way more than she even knows," he says, head shaking in fake pity. "Why waste my money when my idiot sister lets me live for free?" Laughter again, Jake's louder this time. Dad's chuckle stabs me right in the gut. My house, my rules, my kindness, and he's been playing me for 3 years. Rewind it. He moved in October 2022, bags dumped in my spare room, eyes red from crying. "I just need a little time, Em," he'd said, voice cracking. I hugged him, told him to stay as long as he needed. I meant it back then. Thought I was being a good sister. Thought family's supposed to help. Now I see it. He didn't need me. He wanted easy, free rent, free food. My oat milk vanishing every week, my Netflix account hijacked for his late-night binges. I let it slide every time. Stomach's a knot now, chest feels hollow. I should be shaking mad, screaming, throwing something, but I'm not. I'm still, air suffocating, but I'm calm. Eerie calm, like the quiet before a storm. The phone buzzes again. "Laura, I wasn't sure if I should send this, but you needed to know." I stare at it, fingers hovering. Old me wants to text Mark. What the hell? Give him a chance to explain. Maybe he was drunk, maybe he didn't mean it. Old me always gave him the benefit, always smoothed it over. But the Emily staring at this smug little video? She's done. I type back, "Thank you. Don't say anything to him. I'll handle it." Hit send. The screen goes dark. I lean back, the couch creaking under me. My mind's racing. He's been lying to my face for 3 years, pretending to struggle, milking me dry while he laughs behind my back. I make way more than she even knows. That's the kicker. He's got money, good money, and I'm the fool who didn't ask questions. I don't sleep that night. Eyes on the ceiling, shadows stretch across the room. Every creak is him coming home, but he doesn't. He's probably still out partying on my dime. I should be furious. Tears should be coming. Rage should be boiling over, but it's not. It's just this quiet, cold thing settling in my bones. I'm not the idiot he thinks I am. Not anymore. He's got no idea what's coming. I almost smile at that. Morning hits, soft light through the blinds. I'm in the kitchen, coffee brewing, same routine, but I'm different. Mark strolls in, clueless, stretching his arms dramatically. Morning, he yawns. Damn, I slept like a baby last night. That guest bed's too comfortable. I smile, glad to hear it. He doesn't suspect a thing. He's got no idea I know. He grabs my oat milk, pours coffee, hums like he owns the place. 3 years of this, him taking, me giving. No questions, no pushback. I sip my coffee slow, watching him. So, what's your plan this month? I ask, casual like it's nothing. He frowns. What do you mean? Oh, you know, I shrug. You've been here a while now. I figured you might be thinking about your next steps, looking for a new place, maybe. He lets out a dramatic groan. Ugh, Em. I have so much on my plate right now. Moving's the last thing I need to deal with. Plus, it's so expensive. Expensive? I fight the urge to laugh. He could afford it. I know that now. But I keep my face neutral. I get that, I say. But you know, I was thinking maybe it's time for some changes around here. He barely looks up from his phone. What kind of changes? I let the silence stretch just long enough for a flicker of tension to creep in. Then, same casual tone. Well, starting next month, I think it makes sense for you to start paying rent. He freezes, just for a second, then lets out a breathy laugh. Wait, are you serious? I tilt my head. Yeah, I mean, you've been here 3 years, Mark. Rent-free. I figured it was time. He scoffs. Come on, Em, we're family. You really expect me to pay rent? I hold my coffee cup just beneath my lips, watching him. Yes. The word lands sharp. He leans back, face twisting between amusement and disbelief. Wow, okay. I mean, I just wasn't expecting you to pull something like this. Something like this? I've let him stay here out of kindness, out of love, and he's laughed at me for it. Now he's acting like I'm the bad guy. I force a light chuckle. It's not really a big deal, Mark. Just basic rent, nothing crazy. I thought maybe $200 a month would be fair. His jaw drops, coffee cup hovering mid-air. $200. That's insane, he says, voice pitching up like I've just asked for his kidney. I raise an eyebrow, leaning against the counter. Not really. It's actually below market rate for this area. You're getting a steal, honestly. He slams his cup down, liquid sloshing over the rim. Are you seriously doing this to me after everything? He snaps, eyes narrowing. I rinse my mug in the sink, calm as ever. Everything? I've let you live here 3 years, Mark. No rent, no bills. I figured it's time you chipped in. He scoffs, crossing his arms. We're family, Em. You really expect me to pay rent like some random tenant? I turn to face him, drying my hands on a towel. Yes. The word hangs there, sharp and final. He leans back in his chair, disbelief twisting his face into something almost comical. Wow, okay. I mean, I just wasn't expecting you to pull something like this. Something like this, I repeat, like I'm the one being unreasonable. I've given him a free ride out of kindness, out of love, and he's laughed at me behind my back, called me a fool. Now he's acting like I've betrayed him. I force a light chuckle, keeping my tone even. It's not a big deal, Mark. Just basic rent. Nothing crazy. $1,200 a month. Fair, right? He shakes his head, setting his coffee down with a sharp clink. Fair? Are you kidding me? I can't believe you're hitting me with this now. I don't flinch. I've seen the video, heard him bragging. I know he can afford it. I'm not hitting you with anything, I say, folding the towel neatly. I'm just asking for what's reasonable. You've got a job, you've been here long enough. He stares at me, mouth slightly open, like he's waiting for me to crack, to say I'm joking. I don't. You've really changed, huh? He mutters, almost to himself but loud enough for me to hear. I tilt my head, meeting his gaze. Maybe I've just stopped letting you walk all over me. That lands harder than I expect. His nostrils flare, and for a second I see the gears turning. He's scrambling for a way to flip this back on me, but I'm not the pushover he thinks. Look, I add, casual again. I'm giving you a heads up, plenty of time to get your finances in order before next month. He blinks, still processing, still expecting me to cave like I always have. I won't. I walk past him, leaving the kitchen quiet except for the drip of his spilled coffee. He doesn't know it yet, but this is just the beginning. The next morning, I'm up early, coffee brewing, the smell of it filling the house. Mark shuffles into the kitchen, eyes bleary from what I assume was a late night. He grabs a mug, pours himself some coffee, and I see him glance at me, waiting for me to say something, to give in, to take it back. I don't. We sit at the table, the silence thick. I can almost hear his thoughts, the gears turning as he tries to figure out how to manipulate this situation back in his favor. But I've got my own plan now. Mark, I start, voice soft but firm. I've been thinking. He looks up, cup halfway to his lips, a flicker of hope in his eyes. Yeah? I've decided to give you a month's notice, I say, watching his face fall. Starting next month, you'll need to start paying rent as we discussed, or you'll need to move out. He sets his cup down with a clunk, coffee sloshing over the rim. You're serious about this? Very serious. I meet his gaze, letting him see the resolve there. I've been more than accommodating, Mark. It's time for you to pull your weight. He leans back, a mix of disbelief and anger clouding his features. You can't do this, he says, voice low, almost threatening. We're family. You don't kick family out. I take a deep breath, keeping my voice steady. I'm not kicking you out. I'm asking you to start contributing. You've got a job, you can afford it. He scoffs, shaking his head. I can't believe this. After everything, you're really going to make me pay rent? I nod, the video replaying in my mind, his smug grin, his mocking tone. Yes, I am. And if you can't or won't pay, then you have a month to find a new place. He stands up abruptly, chair scraping against the floor. You know what? Fine. If you want to be like that, I'll find somewhere else to live. You think you're doing me a favor, but you're just being selfish. I let him storm out, his footsteps heavy on the stairs. I sit back, sipping my coffee, letting the calm settle in. I've given him the ultimatum, and now the ball's in his court. The next few days are tense. Mark's avoiding me, staying out late, coming home when he thinks I'm asleep. I hear him in the kitchen late at night, fridge door opening, the clink of bottles. He's trying to cling to the old normal, but the air's changed. He knows it. I start cleaning out the spare room, subtly at first, just moving a few things, then more openly. I'm preparing for his departure, whether he pays rent or not. I feel a mix of relief and tension, knowing this could go either way. One evening, he confronts me again as I'm sorting through some boxes in the spare room. You really think this is fair? He asks, voice edged with frustration. I look up, meeting his gaze. Yes, I do. You've had 3 years, Mark. 3 years rent-free. It's time. He runs a hand through his hair, looking around the room. I can't believe you're doing this. I believe you, I say, voice soft but firm. And I'm not doing this to hurt you. I'm doing it because I need to stand up for myself. You've taken advantage of my kindness, and it's time for that to stop. He stares at me, a mix of emotions playing across his face. Anger, hurt, confusion. You've changed, he mutters, like it's a bad thing. Maybe I've just grown up, I counter, setting a box aside. And maybe it's time you did too. He turns away, leaving me alone in the room. I hear him go back downstairs, the TV coming on, loud, like he's trying to drown out his thoughts. But I know he's thinking. He's planning. The game's changed, and he's not used to playing on my terms. I spend the next few days in a sort of limbo, waiting for his next move. Will he pay up? Will he leave? I'm prepared for both, but the tension builds. Every creak, every sound, I'm on edge, waiting for the final showdown. The tension's palpable, hanging in the air like a thick fog. Mark's been avoiding me, staying out late, coming home when he thinks I'm asleep. I hear him in the kitchen late at night, fridge door opening, the clink of bottles. He's trying to cling to the old normal, but the air's changed. He knows it. One evening after a long day at work, I come home to find Mark sitting at the kitchen table, a stack of bills and papers in front of him. He looks up as I enter, face drawn, eyes tired. "I've been thinking," he starts, voice low, almost hesitant. "About what you said." I set my bag down, taking a seat across from him. "And?" He sighs, running a hand through his hair. "I talked to Dad. He told me about the video." My heart skips a beat. I didn't expect that. "And?" "And I realized," he continues, voice cracking slightly, "I've been a real asshole. I'm sorry, Em. I really am." I watch him, waiting for more. Words are easy. Actions are what count. He pushes a piece of paper towards me. "This is my notice. I'll be out by the end of the month. I'm moving in with Jake for now." I pick up the paper, reading the scrawled note. It's official, written in black ink. I feel a mix of relief and sadness. "Thank you," I say, voice soft. "I appreciate this." He nods, looking down at his hands. "I've been taking advantage of you, and I didn't even see it. I thought I was just, I don't know, being the cool brother or something. But I was wrong." I reach across the table, squeezing his hand. "It's okay, Mark. We're family. I love you, but I need to look out for myself too." He looks up, meeting my gaze, and there's genuine regret there. "I know, and I'm going to make it right. I'll pay you back for the last couple of months, and I'll find a place of my own. I promise." I nod, feeling the weight lift off my shoulders. "I believe you." The next few days are different. Mark's still here, but the atmosphere shifts. He's cleaning up after himself, helping with chores, even offering to cook dinner one night. It's like he's trying to make amends, to show he's changed. The day he's set to move out, I help him pack his things into boxes. We work in silence for a while, the only sounds the rustling of paper and the occasional clink of items being packed. As he's about to leave, he turns to me, a box in his arms. "I'm sorry, Em, for everything." I give him a small smile. "I know, and I forgive you. Just make sure you keep your word." He nods, looking down at the box. "I will. I'll call you once I'm settled." I watch him walk out the door, his car trunk open, ready to take him to his new life. I feel a mix of emotions, relief, sadness, but mostly hope. Hope that this is the beginning of something better for both of us. The house feels empty when he's gone, quieter than I've known it in 3 years. I sit on the couch, staring at the space where his stuff used to be. It's strange, this new normal. But it's mine. I pick up my phone, texting Laura. "He's gone. It's over." Her response comes quickly. "I'm proud of you, Emily. You did the right thing." I smile, feeling the weight of her words. I did do the right thing. I stood up for myself, for my space, my life. I didn't let him walk all over me anymore. The next few weeks are about reclaiming my space. I rearrange furniture, redecorate, make the house feel like mine again. I start looking at my finances, planning for the future. There's a sense of liberation, of starting anew. One evening, as I'm sitting on the couch, enjoying a glass of wine, my phone buzzes. It's Mark. "Hey, Em. I'm settled. Thanks for everything. I owe you." I read his message, feeling a warmth spread through me. "You're welcome. Take care, Mark." I set the phone down, looking around my home. It's just me now, but I'm not alone. I've got my strength, my resolve, and a newfound respect for myself, and that's enough. The weeks following Mark's departure are a time of adjustment. The house feels different, quieter, but there's a sense of peace in the silence. I've reclaimed my space, and with it, a piece of myself I didn't realize I'd lost. I dive into work, focusing on projects I've been putting off, finding joy in the small victories of my job. I start going to the gym again, feeling the strength return to my body, mirroring the strength I've found within myself. One evening, as I'm coming home from a particularly satisfying workout, I find a package waiting for me at the door. It's from Mark. Inside, there's a check for the rent he owes me, along with a handwritten note. "Em, I know this doesn't make up for everything, but it's a start. I'm working on myself, on being better. Thanks for giving me the push I needed. Mark." I sit on the couch, holding the check, reading his words over and over. It's a small gesture, but it means a lot. It's an acknowledgement, a step towards reconciliation. I feel a warmth spread through me, a sense of closure. I decide to frame the note, placing it on my desk as a reminder of the journey I've been on, the strength I've found. It's not just about the money, it's about the respect, the recognition of my boundaries. Life starts to take on a new rhythm. I reconnect with friends, go out more, and even start dating again, cautiously at first, but with a newfound confidence. I'm not looking for someone to fill the void. I'm looking for someone to share my life with on my terms. One Saturday, Laura and I decide to have a girls' night in. We're in the kitchen, cooking together, laughing over old stories, when she looks at me, a smile playing on her lips. "You've really changed, Em," she says, stirring the pasta sauce. "I mean in a good way. You seem happier." I pause, considering her words. "I am," I admit. "It's like I've finally found my footing. I'm not just existing, I'm living." She nods, understanding. "And Mark?" I shrug, adding some herbs to the sauce. "He's doing okay. We text sometimes. He's got a job he likes and he's paying his way now. It's nice." "Nice," Laura echoes, a knowing look in her eyes. "You did good, Em. You stood up for yourself, and you're reaping the rewards." The evening stretches on, filled with laughter, good food, and the comfort of true friendship. As Laura leaves, she gives me a hug, whispering, "Proud of you." Alone again, I sit in the quiet, reflecting on the past few months. It's been a journey of self-discovery, of setting boundaries, and of learning to prioritize my own well-being. I start thinking about the future, about what I want next. I've always wanted to travel, to see more of the world. Maybe now's the time. I pull out my laptop, start researching destinations, feeling the excitement bubble up inside me. The next day, I book a solo trip to Italy. It's something I've always wanted to do, and now, with the space and the confidence, it feels right. I tell Laura, who's thrilled for me, promising to keep an eye on my place while I'm gone. As the date approaches, I feel a mix of nerves and exhilaration. I pack my bags, making sure to leave space for souvenirs, for memories. The night before I leave, I sit on the edge of my bed looking around my home. It's mine, truly mine now. I leave with a sense of freedom, of adventure. The trip is everything I hoped for and more. I wander through Rome, eat gelato in Florence, and watch the sunset over the Amalfi Coast. Each day brings new experiences, new people, and a deeper understanding of myself. When I return, I'm different yet again. Travel has broadened my horizons, made me realize how much more there is to life. I'm back in my home, but I bring back a piece of Italy, of the world, with me. I start planning more trips, smaller ones at first, weekend getaways. I join a travel club, meet people who share my passion for exploring. Life becomes a series of adventures, both big and small. One evening, as I'm sorting through photos from my travels, my phone buzzes. It's Mark. "Hey, Em, Just wanted to check in. How was Italy? I smile, typing back. Amazing. Changed my life. How are you? He responds quickly. Good. Working on myself. Maybe one day we can go on a trip together, as equals? I consider his words, the journey we've both been on. Maybe, I type back. Let's see where life takes us. I set the phone down, looking at the framed note on my desk. It's not just a reminder of the past. It's a promise for the future. A future where I'm in control, where I'm living, not just existing. And with that thought, I feel a profound sense of peace. Months pass, and life continues to unfold in unexpected ways. I've settled into a rhythm of work, travel, and personal growth. My home feels like a sanctuary, a place where I can recharge and reflect. The framed note from Mark sits on my desk, a constant reminder of the journey we've both been on. One evening, as I'm enjoying a quiet dinner alone, my phone buzzes. It's Mark. Hey, Em. I know this might be a lot to ask, but can we meet up? I'd like to talk. I pause, fork halfway to my mouth. It's been months since we've seen each other face to face. Curiosity, more than anything, prompts me to reply, Sure, when and where? We agree to meet at a cafe downtown, a neutral place. The day arrives, and I find myself walking towards the cafe, a mix of nerves and anticipation swirling in my stomach. I see him before he sees me, sitting at an outdoor table, looking more mature, more settled. He stands as I approach, a tentative smile on his face. Hey, Em. Hi, Mark, I reply, taking a seat opposite him. How have you been? He takes a deep breath, looking down at his coffee. I've been good. Really good, actually. I've been working hard, saving up. I got a promotion at work. That's great, I say, genuinely happy for him. You deserve it. He nods, then looks up, meeting my gaze. I owe you an apology, Em. A real one, not just through text or a note. I was wrong about everything. I let things get out of hand, took advantage of your kindness. I listen, letting him speak, seeing the sincerity in his eyes. I appreciate that, Mark, and I've moved on from it. We both have. He nods, a relieved look passing over his face. I know I can't undo the past, but I want to make amends. I've been talking to Dad, working on myself. I want to be better. I can see that, I say, offering a small smile. And I'm glad for you. We talk for hours, catching up on life, sharing stories. It's like reconnecting with an old friend, someone who was part of your life but took a different path for a while. The conversation flows easily, laughter mixing with serious moments. As we're about to leave, Mark hesitates, then pulls out an envelope. This is for you, he says, handing it over. I open it, finding another check inside, this one for a larger sum. Mark, this is... It's not just for the rent, he explains quickly. It's for the time I wasted, for the disrespect. Consider it a gesture of my commitment to change. I look at him, seeing the earnestness in his eyes. Thank you, Mark. This means a lot. He nods, looking relieved. And I meant what I said about maybe traveling together one day, as equals. I consider his words, the journey we've both been on. Let's see where life takes us, I say, echoing my earlier sentiment. But for now, I'm glad we're here, talking like this. We part ways with a hug, a symbol of the reconciliation. Walking home, I feel lighter, a sense of closure settling over me. The check in my bag feels like more than just money. It's a tangible sign of his growth, of our shared history finding a new chapter. In the following weeks, I continue my life, enriched by the newfound peace with Mark. I invest the money he gave me into my travel fund, planning my next adventure. Life feels expansive, full of possibilities. One evening, as I'm packing for a trip to Japan, my phone buzzes. It's Mark again. Hey, Em, just wanted to say, I'm proud of you. Enjoy Japan. I smile, typing back, Thanks, Mark. I'm proud of you too. The trip to Japan is transformative. I immerse myself in the culture, the history, the serene beauty of the country. Each moment feels like a gift, a celebration of my journey, of my independence. Returning home, I feel a deep sense of gratitude. I've reclaimed my life, my space, and now my relationship with Mark. We're not just siblings, we're allies, friends, people who've learned from each other. I sit in my living room, looking at the framed note, the check, and the photos from my travels. It's all part of the tapestry of my life, each piece telling a story of growth, of standing up for myself, and of reconciliation. I pick up my phone, opening the travel app. There's a message from the travel club. Next adventure? Group trip to the Amazon. Interested? I smile, feeling the excitement bubble up. Count me in, I type back. Life's an adventure, and I'm ready for every chapter. The Amazon trip is an adventure like no other. The dense jungle, the vibrant wildlife, and the camaraderie of the travel group make it an experience that's both humbling and exhilarating. I find myself pushing my limits, learning to trust in the unknown, and embracing the unpredictability of nature. Upon returning, life back in the city feels different. The sights and sounds of the jungle linger in my mind, a stark contrast to the urban rhythm. I've changed, grown in ways I couldn't have anticipated. My home, once a sanctuary of solitude, now feels like a launchpad for new beginnings. One evening, as I'm sorting through my photos from the trip, my phone buzzes. It's Mark. Hey, Em. How is the Amazon? I reply with enthusiasm. Incredible. It was like stepping into another world. How about you? How's life? He responds quickly. Good. Been thinking a lot about our conversation. I've got some news. Curiosity piqued, I call him. Hey, what's the news? His voice carries a mix of excitement and nerves. I've been saving up and I've decided to move out of Jake's place. I found a small apartment. It's nothing fancy, but it's mine. That's wonderful, Mark, I exclaim, genuinely thrilled for him. I'm so proud of you. Thanks, Em. And I was wondering if you'd want to help me move in? Make it feel like a new start. I pause, considering his request. It's a big step, a symbol of his commitment to change. Of course, I'd love to help. The day of the move arrives, and I find myself driving over to Jake's place. Mark's already loading boxes into a rented van. We work together, side by side, a sense of teamwork replacing the old dynamics. The apartment isn't far, and as we unload the boxes, I can see the pride in Mark's eyes. It's not much, he says, looking around the modest space. It's perfect, I assure him, helping him set up the living room. It's your space now. You've earned it. We spend the day arranging furniture, unpacking essentials, and sharing stories. It feels like a celebration, a rite of passage. As we're about to leave, Mark stops me at the door. I know I've said it before, but thank you. For everything. I smile, giving him a hug. You're welcome. Remember, this is just the beginning. The weeks that follow are filled with new routines. I focus on my career, pushing for a promotion, and continue to explore the world. Mark sends me pictures of his new place, of small improvements he's making, of his life taking shape. One day, while at work, I get an email from the travel club. They're organizing a trip to Patagonia, and they want me to lead it. It's an honor, a testament to my growth, and I accept without hesitation. The preparation for the trip is intense, but rewarding. I plan routes, coordinate logistics, and share my passion for adventure with others. As the departure date approaches, I feel a mix of nerves and excitement, a familiar blend that's become part of my life's rhythm. The night before I leave, Mark texts, "Have an amazing trip, Em. You're going to inspire a lot of people." I smile, typing back, "Thanks, Mark. And don't forget, you're part of my journey too." Patagonia is breathtaking. The mountains, the glaciers, the sheer vastness of it all is overwhelming. Leading the group, I feel a sense of purpose, of sharing the beauty of the world with others. Each day brings new challenges, new friendships, and a deeper connection to the earth. When I return, I find a postcard waiting for me. It's from Mark, a picture of his new apartment, a simple note on the back. Home sweet home. Thanks for helping me get here. I pin the postcard next to the framed note, a visual timeline of our journey. Life's not just about the adventures abroad. It's about the growth, the reconciliation, and the relationships we nurture. Sitting in my living room, surrounded by souvenirs from my travels, I reflect on where I've been and where I'm going. The future feels open, full of possibilities. I'm not just living, I'm thriving, embracing each chapter with open arms. The journey forward is mine to shape, and with each step, I'm more confident, more connected to myself and those around me. Life's an adventure, and I'm ready for every twist and turn.